so hot here, but today we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna drive this GR Yaris, but it's not just a normal Yaris. It's not just a normal GR. It's gonna be GRMN. So we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna have fun. What are you getting, mate?
Ice coffee.
So first thing first, we're gonna get a coffee and we're gonna do some work. Yeah, look at this coffee. Ah, they clean up.
Once a year they clean.
Once a year they clean up. Used to be so oily and it was disgusting, but today it's not bad. So see how the taste is different. How's the taste, man? Different?
You see it, the foam, it's the soap for the cleaning. It tastes like soap.
Disgusting. Disgusting. Look at this. But they don't have any radio unnecessary features here.
But we have aircon.
I mean, without aircon, we cannot survive in Japan in summer.
No.
I think the first gen had a really bulky radio thing here, apparently. And this one, literally no radio. So clean here, better view.
Recaro seats from factory with the airbags.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very, very, very cool car. This has only 4,000 kilometers.
Wow.
So it's pretty much new. And this car, you cannot buy the car in the dealers anymore. The car is limited to 500 units.
Yep.
So we got a good deal on this one, but this one is already sold.
Yep.
But if anyone wants a similar one, we might be able to find it.
Yeah.
This is pretty rare, you know.
It's rare, yeah. It's really hard to find.
The only thing that this car has in common with a regular Yaris,
Yeah.
it's the name.
Yeah.
This car has been cut, lowered.
Yeah.
It has been shortened, and it's wider than the regular wide Yaris. So this car has nothing left in common.
Yeah, it's completely a
different
different car. Yeah, it's a really different car. But yeah, very excited to see how this drives, and yeah, when we look into it, we'll talk about more. So yeah. Look at this rice field. This is typical Japan. Okay, here we are. We're ready for some review.
This isn't your regular GR Yaris, this is the GRMN Yaris in less than 60 seconds.
Alright guys, it's so fun just filming this car. Jack is doing an awesome job. Yeah, this car is really cool. As you heard, as you saw, everything about this car. This car is something so special, and only 500 made?
500.
500! And you can't get it from dealer anymore. So if you ever wanna GRMN, get in touch with us. We can source it from auction or the private seller or wherever we can find this beast. Alright, so we just finished the content. We're now driving back. What we're gonna do next one?
Now we have to prep the S15.
Okay, we're back in the yard. Now we're gonna work on this S15. Yeah.
This is, we call it the home yard.
Home yard, yes.
So this is the little yard in front of our house office where we keep only the car that needs some work. So if we were to touch the car, prep them, do some work, they're gonna be staying here with us.
Yep.
If not, we have another secure location, much bigger, where we just keep the car that are waiting for the shipment.
Yeah, so yeah, we kind of juggle cars around yards, but this is our home yard, like he says, and we have a few cars sitting here, including our inventory.
Well, this car is especially clean. It's a Spec S, not a Spec R,
okay.
But it's a Aero Spec S. So we have the genuine Spec R front bumper, side skirt, and we are missing some parts here, and the customer want to remedy on this. We have to remind the customer that with Roro, it's not possible to ship parts, so we cannot ship inner cargo.
Yeah.
But what we can do is that we can buy parts and we can fit them on the car.
Yeah.
And when the parts are fitted on the car, nobody can tell us nothing. We can just ship the car with the parts fitted. So this is a perfect example of what we want to do to the cars right before they ship. This is very clean car. For example, the customer wants us to fit a Blitz strut tower bar, the Spec R rear spats, needs more clear side blinkers, and this car, this is a treasure that came with the car. We really wanted to find some OEM factory fog lights, but the customer made us a nice gift and they came provided with the car.
So hang on, so this came with the car from the auction?
Yeah.
Wow.
So this was already in the car and we have only to fit them. If we are not able to fit them, don't worry guys, we can just make a box and we can ship it to you. It might have some additional costs to ship parts.
This aero comes with the optional
so
what's the deal?
Spec S Aero or Spec R Aero packets that you can back in the days you used to be able to buy this at the dealership, right? The Aero trim. The only thing that the Aero trim guarantees you, it's the side skirts. So if it's a Spec S or Spec S or Spec R Aero, that means it came with the side skirt.
Oh wow.
That's it. So the Aero wing and the Aero front bumper and the Aero rear spats, they were still optional to the Aero pack. So that would be something you would buy back in the days at the dealer. So when you configure your new S15 Aero, you could have bought also the bumper, the rear spats, and the wing.
And not to mention, this car is going to be owned by our good friend from Las Vegas. And make sure you follow him on social media and check out his page. He has awesome content and I can't wait to see this car running in the soil of USA. We're super excited. Jack is already on top of these parts. We're gonna work on it. Jack, am I working hard or you're working hard today?
You're documenting me working hard.
That's right. Anyway.
Best way to get something done, anyway.
So what's the main difference between S15, Spec R and Spec S?
Well, the main difference is the turbo. So this is gonna be a SR20 NA. So it's missing the turbo. And the Spec R is turbo. Other difference, it's in the gearbox. So usually the Spec R comes in a 6-speed, the Spec S comes in a 5-speed.
Wow, that's the main difference.
Basically, yes.
So a lot of people, like, I guess, do buy S as a Spec S and then turbo swap, transmission swaps and all that stuff.
Obviously the Spec S is much cheaper. This one in particular, not that much, because this is a very clean, low mileage, full stock Aero example of a car, but obviously the Spec S would be the cheapest S15 you can buy.
What happened, Jack?
Yeah, unfortunately we went to see a car earlier today. What happened is that we had a 1.51 max bet. We were confident, we thought it was a pretty good bet, but the car sold for 1.6. So an advice I would give to everybody is that if you're bidding through us and the inspection goes well and you like the car, please always tell us your max amount. Speaking of which, I had an S15 literally, Spec R. I had a really good budget and basically lost it for $500 USD. And my customer later told me, he's like, you could have gone, you could have stretched. And I was like, you should have told me. I understand you have a budget and we are very strict on going accordingly to your budget. So please, please, please know that we're not gonna go over, we're not gonna overbid. That's something that we don't wanna do. If you're telling us your max bid, that's gonna be the max bid. So, but make sure you have some buffer to know that it's gonna be, it could be more, you know? And if you give us max bid, Jack, we never really trying to bid fully, right? We try to lowball it as much as we can as we bid. That's how we do it. But
having bigger budget makes us confident. Yeah, that's what it is. Do you need a hand?
No,
All good?
that's it.
That's it.
This is part number 1.
Good job, Jacko.
Yeah, part number 1. So yeah, buying parts in Japan is probably your best option because parts over here are cheaper.
Yeah, much.
Install is cheaper. We can give you, you know, a price of parts installed.
Yeah.
And also you're gonna save money on tax, labor, and everything because it's done in another country.
Yeah,
so you can just, when you import the car, it's just gonna be the cost of the car.
Yeah, that's true.
So we have to keep the central body. This is all stuff that we're gonna keep and we're gonna send it to the customers. So probably in the mail.
Yep.
Being a clear one, it needs to come with the orange light bulb. The right way. One side. There you go.
There you go.
Click, click, and that's one. Obviously, keeping the car here at the yard, that means we see them every day.
Yeah.
And that means we are able to, you know, keep them healthy.
Yep.
Without battery charges and everything. Every once in a while, we just turn them on.
Just run.
Let them run, let all the oils and everything circulate. Because one thing is keeping the car with the battery tender. That means the battery doesn't go bad, but still the engine is not running. This is the best way to keep a car healthy. Just make it run, so all the fluids, everything moves. And maybe we can just put some dealer plates, take it to the petrol station, fill it up a little bit, not too much. When the car travels with Ro-Ro or container, the car is only allowed to have the minimum quantity of petrol, of gasoline inside.
Yeah. Pretty much empty, is it?
Yes, basically empty.
Yeah.
Because it's a very, very dangerous and it's also very weight effective.
That's right.
Imagine a Ro-Ro ship with 3,000 cars and every car has a full tank. Imagine how much heavier the whole ship is, and how much more expensive in fuel for the boat line. How much, you know. So we are only allowed to ship the cars with a little amount of gasoline.
Yeah, also in saying that, like some of my customers, like, you know, just came back to me and saying that, hey, car's not running, like car's like having some sort of trouble because it's empty tank. You gotta fill up first, you gotta let it run, maybe like sitting it for a while in the shipping. So make sure you fill up before even start running, and make sure you check the fluid, all the fluid.
And also some people ask us to fit a new battery before the shipping. I would not do that. I would just ship it with the old battery. We have to make sure that the battery works. So the car will be turned off and turned on many times when the car is being loaded.
That's right.
But we cannot ship with a new battery because sometimes the car doesn't turn on, especially for the longer travel to Europe, and maybe the car doesn't turn on for 3 months. So we always you know, advise to fit the new battery when the car gets to the customer.
Now on to GTT.
GTT content.
We're gonna just turn on the GTT. We're gonna take some photos for our customer.
So the car, as you can see, the car is super clean. The car has no rust in the engine bay. The car has unverified mile because the car had a cluster swap with the GTR1. And the car is a pretty sick setup. I would say it's the perfect setup for the street because the block has not been opened, so it's not a built engine. As far as we know, it might be. But what is documented is the swap for the turbo. So this car is running a very sick HKS turbo, which spools really fast. So it's always ready and it gives a lot of power. It's not like a crazy track setup. It's 400 to the wheels, which you can feel, and it's very snappy and it's not a crazy. So we really enjoy driving this. At some point, I thought
we gotta show this footage. The first time Jacko took me for a ride, he's like, "Hey Rio, Jack,
yo,
distracted.
Look at that thing.
What?
Do you want to talk about this in this video or in another video?
I think a lot of people want to know. We just show them what we got.
So even though our car, obviously everybody is like our child. Everybody loves his child.
Yeah.
These two cars here we have are pretty sick.
Yeah.
So what makes them really particular, what really makes them, you know, really rare, really special, is that these are two coupe version of the 34.
Yep.
They are NA. And they are automatic.
Yeah.
So why are they special?
That's right.
These both are GT4s. So
it means all-wheel drive.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the Skyline version that, apart from the GTR, had the 4x4.
Wow.
So this basically has a GTR transmission. It's a little bit different, but it still has the 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And coupe, Bayside Blue Factory.
Yeah.
GT4, only 10 in the world were made. And two of them are here.
Here? And there.
And the craziest part is that they both go to the same owner.
Yeah.
And the same owner is gonna have them for sale soon.
Yeah.
So if anyone is interested in a very particular rare car that is not a turbo manual, you know, edition like ours, and it's a little bit cheaper, they can still go for this one.
Yeah.
That one is very low mileage.
And this one, how many kilometers on this?
I think they're both under 100,000.
Under 100,000 kilometers.
Kilometers, not miles. So
and two out of 10 in the world.
Yes.
That's here, and we have GTT sitting. Done for the day.
Yeah.
It's my favorite tea.
That's your favorite place to leave the tea on top of your cars.
On top of my cars, that's right. So yeah, so that's done and dusted. We did quite a few things today, but mate, what did you rip off? What is it?
What I'm not gonna do today is pay the freaking national TV thing. I don't even have a TV hooked up to the antenna.
Yeah, and
they want money. Do they think that I can understand what they?
You know, every time last 7
saying?
years, what I said is like, oh, sumimasen, I don't speak Japanese.
Exactly.
That's my excuse.
But you cannot fool them, I can.
Thank you guys for watching for today's episode. We're back in office, back to work a little bit and go home. Hopefully we can show you guys more along the way. See you guys very soon.